fire department, their 25th anniversary. So we would have had conversations with different fire officers on how we could collaborate with the department, as well as to promote the department, make them more public. So we would have joined on some health fairs we had earlier in the year.
Yes.
We had 3 health fairs, one in Sandy Point and Bastia. One was done as well in Tabernacle at the Tabernacle Health Center with the men. And then we further went on and said, how could we collaborate with the fire department more? So we would have came out with initiative that they have the camp is held at the same time when I normally do my camp in East Bastia. So I decided to let's just make their camp bigger and better. Instead of them just having the fire safety programs, you could incorporate some games we used to play with the children.
Yeah, I
so
like that.
The idea came about from that.
I like that. Instead of having, I get the whole idea of having your own thing, right? But sometimes a collaboration can make that thing bigger than what it already is, right? Not saying that it wasn't big, already is, right?
Yeah.
So I commend that. I compliment you on doing that. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Mr. Dion, anything to add before we continue?
Well, I think the boss already covered most of it. I think that this year we focus a lot on collaborations, right? And I think partnerships are good, when we can just join together for a common goal, right? And we can share resources, be able to share resources, and we can impact a wider population of people when we collaborate, and we're able to reach more persons. So I think the collaboration with fire, I must say, it has been going well. I thank the fire and rescue services for just bringing us a part of their family, right? And we're now family. I think that they said they're going to do some shirts.
I think you all are family now.
So we're supposed to be honorary fire officers, so they're going to get us our shirts and everything.
Right.
But I just want to say that when it started with the health fair, it was really for men, but we didn't exclude women. It was really for men because we know that men have low health-seeking behavior, and so we wanted to reach men where they are, and it's mostly men in the fire services. And now the fire rescue services also wanted the community to be a part of it because they wanted to have more involvement in the community as well. So we commend that, and we wanted to complement that. So we come together and we decided that. And like Chantal said, we wanted it to go further, the partnership to go further than just the health fair, and extend to other activities. So we came up with the camp. We normally have the camp and everything, but
that's the tricky part for me now, because you have a camp with your own agendas and goals and logistics involved, right? And fire, they've been doing their thing with their own agenda and own goals, right? How do you merge the two now? Do you omit things you were doing from your camp and vice versa for the fire, or do you add and make the day longer? How is it done now?
So originally, the camp is called Games We Used to Play, but it's not all games. We'll also teach them some team building, morals. In playing the games, we have a little educational stuff. So instead of playing football, we might do the football, we kick the ball, and we say 10 times 10 or 10 plus 10, or kind of keep to keep them going as well.
Right.
The mathematical skills. And then we would have had also first aid would have been a part, like a little first aid session, or fire safety sessions, or police. So now that fire has their full session that they will be doing the fire safety, they will have their regular sessions still, but then we will take 1 or 2 of their sessions and just play some games we used to play.
Right.
So it will not be all in-class sessions.
Oh.
They'll have some
hybrid.
Yes.
Yes. I like that.
Yes. So I must say that hybrid is the camp is kind of started to be intertwined. All right. There's nothing that was cut short. Clark can correct me if anything was cut short on his side. But there was nothing that I think they are still doing all of the sessions that they were intending to do. It's just that we are including the games now, and they will be learning through games, right? Sometimes children don't like talk. They just come out of school. They don't want to go back into the talk. So, really getting them engaged in games and they're learning through games, right? They learn teamwork, discipline, collaboration.
Subliminal messages, right? Subliminal messages.
Yes, subliminal. And sometimes they don't even know that's what they're learning because they're having fun doing it, right? So I think that there's a chance that we would extend it next year. There's an opportunity for us to extend it next year. Right now it's just for a half day. But next year we probably look into having it a full days, so the children have the opportunity to learn much.
But that's encouraging coming from the organizers, because normally you will hear about me got things to do for myself, and I want to go home. But that's encouraging to hear that you guys.
It also takes their mind off of technology, because children nowadays they don't socialize. School clothes, on the phone, the tablet. Then about the pitching the marble, playing the rounders and all those things. So we thought about it that instead of them being home in the house, learn these games as well. Learn to socialize, learn to build.
Yes. Definitely agree with you.
Yes.
So let's see if we can encourage some of our listeners to get their children involved. And as you're looking at the ages between 5 and 11, right? So let's start on the game side, right? If that's okay with you, right? So I've heard you mention a couple of games already, right? Do you have the list, or is it okay to highlight the list at this point?
So Mississippi, like the long time games, Mississippi, pitching marble, hopscotch, rabbit in the cobra, basket turnover, like some inside games, Ludo, checkers, rounders. Snake and ladder, all the different long time games. When Cowan gone, you play the different games.
You're bored now, right? Not to the right.
Right. Yes.
Oh man! And then alongside that now, and I know this because you guys have been sharing this now for a couple of weeks here on the program in terms of what you guys will be doing. You'll be sharing fire prevention tips, providing basic first aid, if I can put it that way, right? And the fire drills, though, I was to question you about that. What aspect of that you're going to be sharing with the children, the fire drills?
Well, children like hands-on activities. They like to see the fire truck, the blazing siren and the lights. So give them an opportunity to throw out 1 or 2 lines, give them the branch, send you some water, and have them moving up about, playing with the water and those activities. We are also really having live fire, where we're going to light up some papers, and we're going to have our fire extinguishers. Remember, we have the acronym PASS, pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. They're going to get hands-on with that as well.
Right.
We're going to have some evacuation drills. Have them in the class, sound off the smoke alarm, let them know to go down on their knees, crawl, get outside, and put a little fire inside. Wave one will go in and put it out. So it's not really, as my colleagues here say, not really about sitting down and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, what is fire? It's more hands-on learning, getting them more involved, take the mind off of the school activities and more on safety and games and fun, and getting to know, because we are going to target all the schools within St. Kitts, right? We're having persons from different schools making friends with one another. So it's like a whole holistic federation aspect of learning and having fun. So anywhere they go, look my friend from the camp, So next year now, as I said, the collaboration will be more effective and we get more persons involved. So the fire and social development, we're going to be the camp of the future where children can come.
The campus of now. That's what
now,
it's like to me.
Going into the future.
Going into the future,
yes.
Indeed. The water safety of it, which angle you'll be coming from for the water
Coast Guard.
Safety? Oh, so you'll invite the Coast Guard? The
Coast Guard will be coming. They bring all of their tools and equipments. They're going to get a chance to do the flare, the what do you call it when you put them in the water? The vest and all that. The only thing we're not going to do is take them to the water.
Oh, okay.
Maybe in the future, once the parents give us that permission, we will do that. But for now, we will do everything on land, and then whichever camp to deal with water, they can go on out. You have to learn to swim as well.
Yeah. So, indeed. Natural disaster now. You also, I mean, that's a tricky one. How are you going to make that fun?
NEMA is on board. they're part of the national security aspect. So the two will be coming talking about job. Just in case of an earthquake, is job cover hold on. We're going to do that as well. What to do in an event of a tsunami, hurricane preparedness, what we're going to do before, during, and after. We're going to let the parents know to have the basic food supplies and these other things. And if days where the first aid will come through, just in case anyone get injured, a normal cut or something, they'll be able to provide the basic first aid. So NEMA will be on board, deal with our natural disaster aspect. Road safety, the police. We have a person from the police. Traffic department as it relates to when to cross the road, when not to cross the road. Let them know how the pedestrians look and look left, look right, and if someone older than them are in the vicinity, they ask someone to assist them by crossing the road. Do not run in the road, do not play in the road. These things will be out. So the vast amount of knowledge that these police officers will be inputting in the children will be fantastic. Crime and violence, police as well. We're trying to ensure that we have a reduction in crime and antisocial behavior within the Federation. So the police, again, will be there engaging the children as the best practices and see something, and all of these fun and games within when you come to the police, they'll bring the games as well, and the fun and the learning. So, as I say, it will be an exciting camp.
And I see you have your schedule from July 14th to the 18th, and it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Would you be providing transportation for children to get to and from the event?
Yes, transportation will be provided. We'll be having a school bus going, I guess, eastwards. We'll have to put one of our logos on it so the parents can know the bus that will be picking up these children. We'll be picking them up mostly by schools, community centers, bus stops. Once they are safe, mostly off of the main. Fire officers will be on those buses to ensure that none of the children are being left behind, and ensure safety on the bus and coordination on the bus. So yes, parents will be having pick up to and from on the farms. You will let us know exactly where you want us to pick up those children from and drop them off, and we will ensure that it is done and your children will be safe on the road.
I also see that you have your link finally up, the
QR code.
The QR code. I realized we touched base on that last week, so
Yes.
I'm happy to see that it's working.
Yes.
Outside of that, for the people who missed the information in terms of where to get the forms, can you share that?
All the schools, all the private schools, public and private schools within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Do they make the payment for registration at the schools, or do they do it at the fire department?
The fire department and at the school as well, or they can bring it when they are coming to the camp itself.
Do you have a deadline?
No, the deadline open straight down until Friday, the 18th of July.
Okay, so I mean you could have walk-ins during the week then?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
We're not turning back anyone at all whatsoever.
Okay. So I see you highlighted the Department of Community Development, ETAL. You highlighted the police. You highlighted
Coast Guard. NEMA.
Anyone else you're going to have on board?
Natalie Fo, dealing with basic first aid. Our ex-fire station officer, Natalie Fo. She'll be on board as well every year. She's on board. She's the one who really started the camp 25 years ago.
All right. Now for you, Chantel and Dion, are you directing people to do the same thing, or you have a different form for registration? Because I know you guys had your own camp. So how do you?
No. Everything is done through fire.
Okay, so from your end, in terms of the camp that you used to have, I'm sure that you have a pool of names already, right?
Yes. So
Do
we
you-
encourage those
okay,
to
right.
sign up for the camp.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so, yeah.
That was my concern in terms of, how do you migrate now those individuals over here, and
Yes.
if there was any pushback, because some people like change, right?
I also have a boys mentorship program, and I will encourage my boys to sign up for the camp as well. So, yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, we have just about 3 minutes left inside of the program, and the reason for that is because we would like to switch over so we can get the round table to be up and live on the link. So anything else to share from you guys before we wrap up? Anything that we left out? I think we covered it nicely.
Well, I just want to encourage all the parents, because the children are in school. I don't think they're listening radio right now, right? The parents to sign up for the fire safety, the safety camp, right? Because we are going to make these children safety ambassadors, right? At some point, they'll know more than their parents, the adults, right? And they can teach the adults.
Yes.
Well, the correct safety. You know, I heard Mr. Clapp talk about the past and so on. Some adults don't even know that, so the children can teach the adults, the parents, how to do the fire extinguisher and so on. So. Just want to encourage all the parents, all the adults to sign up their children, and even if you're not a parent, you can sponsor a child to come to the camp. You could be one of their mentors or a role model, if you may. Make sure that they are engaged this summer by the safety camp.
Chantel?
Just to add, thanks to Fire again for partnering with the department, and we're looking forward to other partnerships in the future.
Nice. Mr. Clark, you have the final say.
Yes, you go. Thanks again. The St. Louis Fire Rescue Services, as you see, is partnering with any ministry, any department. One is as it relates to safety, fun, and activities. You don't have to be children, it could be adults, elderly, whatever it is. We are here. We have a number of persons with expertise in different areas. So once you come on board, we will we'll partner with them, and we have fun, excitement, ensure that persons are safe throughout the federation. So once again, I want to say thank you, and hope the parents are listening and get on board to get these children here. Get the form from the school so the children can sign up, so we can have fun and an active environment at the camp next month.
Thanks for being here, guys. 10 minutes, 1 to the hour. You're in tune to the morning show.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back, because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small.